Hello everybody! Welcome to Curse the Dawn Late Night Gaming here on a lovely Sunday afternoon. I'm again on our cluster servers, Valgero server on our cluster, and I don't know what's going on with the weather. It's really funky out here. But I've spent the last two streams and a bunch of offline time trying to find a good base location, and someone pointed out, what's wrong with where you're at? And I've spoke to one of our tribe members, and she said, go ahead and build wherever, because I'll probably make my own base somewhere in here too. So, you know, I tend to prefer, if you've watched me on Ragnarok, I tend to prefer islands that don't have a lot of hostile crap, so I'm not fighting stuff, and I can just build and kind of like own the whole thing. So yeah, why not just go with what you have? So I had built this cabin behind us originally just to be kind of like a starter spot. And I decided to go ahead and build on the same space. So this is in the area, if you're familiar. Let's see here. Yeah, these small islands here. It's right at the start. When you start up, it says, I think it's actually called Small Islands. Yeah. So I've uncovered most of the map. I saw lots of cool places to build, but nothing really like totally like grabbed me. So we're just going to build here. And so I want to show what I've got going on. So right now, let's get out of K mode here. We've got the basic shape of the front. I've got a reference photo, and what I'm going for is kind of like this, which shouldn't surprise anyone because I freaking love log cabins. If I could choose to live in anything, it'd be a log cabin. I love them, especially the big fancy lodges. I wish I could afford such a thing, but no way. So I want to build that. I've got a reference photo. I can't really show, but it's got a stone base and then the cool top, what's made of wood. The log parts happens on the top. Of course, we don't have log cabin walls here. We just have wood. So that's what we're going to have to go with. And I can't, it's a little frustrating because Ark just doesn't have the ability to do the things that you can do in reality. So the picture's always going to look a billion times cooler and not as good as what I have in Ark, but we're working on it. Now this, also my reference has no interior shots, and the land here isn't perfectly the same, so I'm just going to kind of go for it, kind of improvise. So that's what I've been doing. So inside here, I plan on going back further. I don't want to cut too much more trees because they don't grow back once you cut them down and you build next to them. But I want to go back further. I'd like to have like a garden area here in the center, kind of like a courtyard if I could, because I want to put the greenhouse stuff here. And then on the second floor, I don't know if you can imagine it, I want high glass windows. And I have to find crystal on the island. I've seen it in a few places, but I just kind of flew by and went, oh, there's crystal, and didn't really like store it in memory where the hell it was. So I just thought I've filled this full of resources from all the rocks and stuff around here. So I'm hoping I can just keep building here. I don't want... okay. I don't want this here. I don't want... That's too much for me. It's... I want an open ceiling here. But I'm going to have the front go out to a deck. Now, I don't really personally understand the angled pieces that S Plus has. And frankly, I think it's all of Ark. these corners, where are they? I think I put them in here. These, I don't get them. I don't understand what you're supposed to do with them because they don't equal anything. They're like this, and then the next one's it should like do a perfect circle. It doesn't. It's like off center, and I don't know what to do with them. And you ultimately end up overlaying things, which is what happened here. We've got a square one overlaying a corner because what's the choice? I wanted this angled, and Arc doesn't do angles, so I had to kind of improvise. So that's going to create problems here. We're going to run into trouble because we don't have the piece that's going to fit this ultimately. Because this is not a perfectly, as you can see, we've got the straight angle here and then this goes off to the side. Arc doesn't do that without overlaying. So that's what's going to happen. It's going to have to overlap, which is going to bother me, but it is what it is. There are, of course, mods that are much better for building with, but I don't want to install more mods. I've had enough mods on here, I think. We've got 8. I think that's enough. Okay, I think this is even too far for me. It's going to have to, though. It's going to have to. Because I need to get up there. Yeah. So let's make 2 more. I've had a lot of people say, oh, we'd like to, you always just bring us in when there's something cool built. We'd like to watch you build them. Okay. You asked for it. So let me just pop these 2 here and see. Okay. It's wrong. Oops. Sorry. Hello? Why is it using... Okay. Alright. Now we're able to come up here and look at the mess. Yeah, this is going to be a pain. Now, I plan on this being a wall, of course. And then a deck going out. And a deck over this whole area here that's got foundations. An outside deck. And then I want to do, on the corners, big pillars going up to a overhang roof. If, like a pitched roof, if possible. I'm not sure what it's going to allow me to do. We'll see. We might have to do something a little different, but... Okay, nice. This one's the wrong way. It's fine. I just... OCD. Can't have the logs going the different direction. And I realized building it that this is kind of looking like my space in Ragnarok, the building I had there. And I don't want that. I'd like it to be a little different. But again, like I said, I love log cabins and it's what I tend to build. Okay, there. Gosh. Alright, so I'm gonna keep this. I really don't want this like that. I'd like less in the foyer, is that what they call it? Foyer area. I'd like less. See, here we're gonna have this, and it's gonna be like What are our windows here? We need to match the windows. So we've got window, window. Same on the other side. So let me grab 4 wooden windows here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'd like to, when I build these, I like, come on, where the, there they are. I like to pick up the walls, or the floors, because you end up fighting the, I just put this down, now I gotta pick it up again. You end up fighting the, you know, it doesn't, so when you're placing a wall, it doesn't know what you want. Do you want to attach to the wall below it, or do you want to attach to the floor? Because there's a difference. So you'll end up doing that. The walls will end up doing this kind of dink, 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 and it drives you freaking nuts. And if you don't do it, then the next one will be like this, and you'll have off center. So it's really, the tools here are not ideal. So you have to kind of do this without the floor there. So then it's not fighting anything, it's just all going to be on the same angle because you're not fighting. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing that. I am going to do the windows. I'm going to do the windows here. And this is just going to be part of the deck, I think. What do you think of that? Could be interesting. I think so. Yep. Let's do that. You see, people think I have some grand plan. I don't have a grand plan. I just kind of do what feels good. Do what feels good. Alright, so then we'll fill this in. Wrong way, buddy. Yeah, both of you. Wrong way. Why would you do that? There. Okay. I didn't think I was going to be able to do anything today. The server has just been doing this weird kind of jumping to where you're walking forward, then bunk, you're back again, walking forward, and bunk, you're back again. And I just kept doing it over and over. I'm like, what the heck is going on with this thing? And then all of a sudden it crashed. And then they restarted it again, and it had done a recovery back, you know, how many saves ago, and I lost everything I was building, and I'm like, oh, I'm not dealing with this. So here in Canada, it is Canada Day, tomorrow. So this is our long weekend. I took Friday off. So I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. I'm not having as much fun as I kind of been dealing with some crap with my career, so I'm not having as much fun as I would like to because I'm worried about it. So there's that. Of course you're doing that. Of course you are. Yep. Why wouldn't you? Okay. You gonna be nice now? No, you're not. How about now? You gonna be nice now? Yes. Now you're gonna be nice. What's your problem? I don't know. Okay, then we'll come out here. What are you doing? Leave the pillars alone. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Here's what we're doing. Okay. So I'm not sure about this side. I wanted it to be asymmetrical. So we'll see. Nothing's in stone. Everything can be picked up because of S+. So we're gonna fight that door when we go to place. But we can take this panel out and be fine. Okay. So you see what I'm doing here, right? Now we're going to go back to this stairway. And this will leave a big open area. I mean, it's not going to be too grand, but it'll look cool, I think. I was thinking of putting walls here. So that you have to kind of like go under the stairway to go into the next area. There is a mod that does some really nice archways, so you can have these cool arches. But I'm not going to install any more building mods. So maybe I should do that. Maybe I should make a series that's just building. I don't know. There are so many good guys out there that do amazing things. I don't feel like competing with them. I don't know. They do great stuff. I don't know. What is Canada Day? I don't know. I'm an American. I've been living in Canada since 2011. I don't understand most of their holidays. I don't know. Maybe it's the day Canada got their independence. I don't know. Seems kind of weird that it's a couple days from the same day the U.S. got theirs on the 4th. I think that's kind of weird coincidence. But what do I know? I am a permanent resident. I am not a citizen. People get that mixed up. They say, oh, you're a Canadian now. Nope. No, I'm not. I am not a Canadian. See, this is going to be kind of cool. Got the fireplace here. The problem with these stairways, though, is you fall. If you're not watching, you will fall down there, and then you're screwed. Then you got to pick up the stairway, because there's no other way to get out. So, I can do that. I don't mind that. It doesn't solve the problem inside. This problem. Let's go ahead and place these then. I hate doing just boxes, squares and squares and squares, but you know, I'm going to have to probably remove all these anyway, because we're going to have that fight. Yep, we sure are. We're going to have to remove these because it's going to fight us when we lay down the next wall. Huh. Bad tools. Really bad tools. Let's get a K-mode view here of what's going on, see if I can get an angle on things. Okay. Well, we can go out more for sure, because make that deck. Not quite getting what I'm looking for, but we'll see. Huh. Okay. Let's go ahead and do our walls so that we're not fighting this stuff anymore. Let's see. I always like to match the windows, so we have 1, 2 there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 windows. Okay, let's go ahead and do 8 windows. And well, got any? No. 4 walls for now until I figure out what I'm going to do with some of these strange things I did. Where are they? Oh, there. Okay. I know a lot of people build so that it looks cool from the outside regardless of the interior. So it can look like garbage inside as long as the outside looks cool. So that means they allow themselves to layer stuff on top of things. And I like it to be functional. I don't like it to look crappy inside just as long as the outside's cool. I did a little of that here. See these pillars? Because there was a gap due to this angle. So I filled it with pillars. Let me get a look at this again. Okay. Let's stick with this. Let's stick with this like there's an angular bottom and a straight top. And we'll try to fill that in. It's going to look a little janky, probably. But it's okay. So I can now put these down. Because we're not going to be fighting that wall. Feels weird, huh? Okay, yeah, that's what I did. Okay. Yep, I sure did. Okay. And I'm going to try to not do one big giant roof. I'd like it to be a bunch of smaller angles. Arc doesn't like that, but we'll see what we can do. Like have a central peak and then some smaller little peaks next to it. See if I can pull something like that off to make really like pull off that it's a lodge look. I mean, it kind of looks like a log cabin, right? It's got the wall texture is kind of like a log cabin. I don't like how it shadows the entrance, but what you gonna do, you know? Hold on, I just got a message here. My girlfriend is off doing a photography session, so she's gonna be home soon. So that means I can't stream because it's called being a good boyfriend. So I think you see where I'm going with this. I just wanted to come on, and I've been on here almost a half hour. Okay, so I just wanted to come on and kind of do a heads up and get an idea where I'm going, because I don't like to do an episode that's like, hey, I built this gigantic thing. And everyone's like, what? Where did that come from? But that's what I'm going to do. So I just wanted to kind of show up and show off what I had and give you an idea of where it's going. Yeah, so I think maybe if I have a central courtyard here, I could do a like a angled glass roof and then have like a garden and everything in the center here. I think that would be cool. And then I like to do these pillars on the corners and on the angles. Kind of makes it look cool. And railings. It'll all look, I hope it'll all come together. I hope it doesn't look exactly like the stuff I've built before. The place in Crystal Isles was really unique. It had a lot of glass, and I need to find out where the crystal is here so I can start adding glass, because I think that really helps sell it. Now, I want to keep this base here stone, and it's not just to keep the materials separate, because it looks good when you mix materials. So that's one of the reasons I do it, but another one of the reasons is because when you get even if they're peaceful, like stegos wandering around or trikes, and you happen to hit one or whatever, they come over and they start bashing on your stuff, they can't hurt the stone. So it just kind of it's functional as well as aesthetically pleasing to mix materials. So otherwise, I don't know if I'm going to go with the thatch roof. I did it over there. Again, it's nice to mix materials, but I don't know. Thatch roof kind of seems less grand. I don't know. We'll see. And then, am I keeping that building? I don't know. I probably will pull out the smithy and all that stuff once I've got things on a roof over it here. But maybe I'll turn it into like a boathouse or a dock yard. Maybe dock would be a good thing down there. I'm a little tempted, because just to save time, to just grab all the materials and use them over here, but I mean, it's not like it's kind of a cool spot. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, I will continue building on this and probably have some pretty good progress. I don't know. If I have time tomorrow, that let me do some more. That'd be cool. I don't know. We'll see. So until next time, everyone, just wanted to give you an update. You can find my streams on Twitter, or excuse me, you can find updates on my streams on Twitter. That's CursetheCluster1. All my Twitch videos like this one get uploaded to YouTube before Twitch deletes them. So they all end up there. If you find something you've missed, they're all in order, categorized episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all over there on playlists. And I'm on Instagram, Curse the Dawn as well, but I would really, really, really like to start doing something other than Ark. And so I've started doing Starbound, and I really enjoy that game. It's super chill, so I'm looking to get some views on there. I put the YouTube video up, the streams here on Twitch, the YouTube videos up. I'd really like to see if I can get some support on that. That would be great. So have a good weekend, everyone. I will probably see you later. And, well, for my friends in America, have a good 4th of July. Not that I won't be streaming before them, but I'm a little jealous. I mean, I'm enjoying my Canada Day, but we don't get a 4th of July, so see you later. Goodbye. Apparently I lost my shortcut.